What up, guys? Ryan Irwin here with you with a video log. Today I want to talk about training smart and training around injuries and setbacks. But first, I just wanted to give an update. This past weekend was at the Bluffs Classic and the NANBF USA Super Pro Qualifier in Omaha/Council Bluffs. And was an amazing contest. They had over 180 competitors. One of the toughest natural bodybuilding competitions I've seen. I mean, most classes had 12, 14 competitors. I think the smallest class was 8, and everybody in there was going for the pro card in the USA anyway. And just a really good field of competitors. Had some people from Team FBT in there. Notably, Alyssa Van Diest, she placed in the top 5 of the USA, brought her best look to date. Jen Brazelton, she's been a long-time competitor she's in the Masters figure, and she placed in the top 3 Masters figure. Well done out of you. And then my wife, she did the physique competition, which was a new thing, and she looked great. She's really brought in a lot of muscle, so proud of her. And Phil, too, he's done his second bodybuilding contest, and Phil's lost over 35 pounds in a relatively short amount of time. And I mean, he's worked his butt off, but he's continued to improve. He's got the right head on, and he knows that 2014 is going to be his year. And it's impressive when you can, make headway and recognize that and be satisfied and recognize that, because that's a big thing. Some people are like, okay, unless I, turn heads and I dial it in and I'm number 1, I'm not satisfied. But when you can see where you've come from and be happy with that, that's a big thing. So we still got more to do, but he's ready for it. And then finally, Taylor Smuck, she did her second competition. Taylor's got a lot of potential, coming from a distance runner. The day before I met her, she was doing a half marathon, so she's had a lot of muscle in her upper body to match her legs. She's got phenomenal legs, so we'll continue to balance her out, and she'll continue to get better. So anyway, props to everybody who competed last weekend in the NANBF USA. What I want to talk about today is training smart. Now, what I mean by that is training around injuries, setbacks, things like that. I was the expediter, one of the expediters at the competition this past weekend, and I woke up with a sore throat Saturday morning, which is not a good thing if you know what an expediter does. They basically yell at people and help keep them in place. So I knew I was in trouble, but I went ahead and, of course, I did my job, and it was a long day. By the end of the day, I was just spent. I mean, we started early in the morning, went late at night, and I was just spent. And needless to say, that put me over the edge. And yesterday, I woke up sick. Sunday, Monday, even worse. And then today, I finally felt a little bit of reprieve. But had a lot of sinus pressure, a lot of drainage. Just felt like my face was going to explode. But I still worked out, and here's why. There's a fine line between being sick and staying away from the gym, and I felt that exercise is a natural decongestant that should help. Obviously, I wasn't in there trying to hit a personal best or anything like that, so I just listened to my body, got the blood flowing. Today I did legs, I went maybe 60%, took my time, warmed up good, didn't have expectations of hitting any big squat numbers or anything like that. Just getting the blood flowing and feeling like I got something done. Now, my brother-in-law, he moved over the weekend and he did something to his wrist. Okay, he texted me this morning. I work out at 5 a.m. He texted me. He goes, Ryan, I can't work out today. I jacked up my wrist yesterday moving. I can't. I'm like, well, luckily it's leg day, so we're going to be able to work around it. And we did, I gave him a bunch of exercises that didn't have to grip anything, so we worked around it. And I think that's an important point, is that if you've got an injury or or you're not feeling 100%, or for whatever reason, you can work around it. Too many times I see people that injure something and they say, oh, I'm done, I got to take time off and get out. Now, you do have to be smart about it, okay? There's a fine line between training smart and being weak, and I constantly struggle with that. I think we all do. But, if you hurt your ankle, you can work around that, If you've got, if you're on crutches or whatnot, doesn't mean you can't work out. You obviously have to modify what you're doing, but that helps you keep making progress, or at least not regressing, okay? Now, you have to be very careful that you don't further the injury or, make yourself more sick. Now, if you are extremely sick, you have the flu, stay away from the gym. Don't come in. You don't need to be getting anybody else sick, but, if you're just, you're not feeling 100%, you can tell you're either getting over something or maybe a little something's coming on, then just be smart. Obviously, try not to, spread germs and blow your nose and wipe it on the equipment or anything like that. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't work out. Or do it at home, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, some squats, hopefully, probably most of us have at least something at our house, some dumbbells or something. But point being is make sure that, engage it, and it doesn't mean you totally not do anything, because you can still make progress, which usually helps the healing process. So keep training hard. We'll keep putting videos out, updates. Make sure that you subscribe to the blog that I'm attaching this to on our website, which is Nutrisport, all one word, Nutrisport, FPT, as in full potential training.com, and we'll check in next time.